Hello, welcome to my channel, Global Podcast.
Welcome back to the Global Podcast. Today, we're diving into a crisis that doesn't always make headlines, but affects millions every day: food insecurity. From rural communities to small towns, even in places like rural New York, families are struggling to afford basic meals due to rising inflation. But today, we're not just talking about the problem, we're talking about solutions. Let's start with the reality. Inflation has pushed food prices up across the board: milk, flour, vegetables, even basic grains. In rural areas, the situation is even harder. Fewer stores, higher transport costs, and limited income sources. People are not just cutting luxuries, they are cutting meals. And joining me is a food expert who will share practical, life-saving strategies. Food expert. Yes, and that's the most alarming part. When inflation rises, food becomes the first thing families compromise on. But survival doesn't just mean eating less, it means eating smarter. So what's the first step families should take? Focus on nutrient-dense but low-cost foods. For example, beans and lentils instead of expensive meat. Seasonal vegetables instead of imported ones. Whole grains like rice and oats. These foods are affordable and provide long-lasting energy. Many people waste food without realizing it. Exactly. Planning meals weekly can reduce waste by up to 30%. Here's a simple method. Cook once, eat twice. Use leftovers creatively. Freeze extra portions. Even simple planning can save money and reduce stress. What about rural areas? Can they use land for food? Absolutely. Even small spaces can help. Grow basic vegetables like potatoes, onions, tomatoes. Use backyard or container gardening. Raise small poultry if possible. This reduces dependency on expensive markets. Shopping habits also matter, right? A lot. Here are key tips. Buy in bulk when prices are low. Avoid processed foods. They're expensive and less nutritious. Compare prices between local markets. And most importantly, never shop when hungry. What role does community play in this crisis? A huge role. Share food resources within communities. Support local farmers. Participate in food banks or co-ops. In tough times, survival becomes a collective effort. Food insecurity also affects mental health. Yes, stress, anxiety, and even depression increase. That's why it's important to talk openly about struggles. Seek community help. Focus on solutions, not fear. If you could give one powerful message to families struggling right now, what would it be? Don't lose hope. Even in crisis, small changes create big impact. Eat simple, plan small, support each other.